This video is a continuation of the Easily Make These Interiors Enterable in Main World. I am working in meters as scene units. Select everything in the exterior and its doors. Isolate the objects with Alt-Q. Notice the frame rate jumps up drastically. Delete the interior doors. Snap the interior entry to the center two doors. Add an edit poly and remove the exterior entry box. Axis constrain in Z and move the ground up to the bottom of the doors. Enable Preserve UV and axis constrain one side of the entry box to the last door, and repeat the same for the other side. On the left side there are some overlapping geometry. We can easily fix this by removing the triangle with backspace. Connecting the two edges and with Preserve UV enabled align the edge to the outside of the overlapping geometry. Extrude from within the Modify panel to avoid using Smart Extrude, as that would erase some other geometry. If you look around, you'll see the extrusion has left some overlapping geometry through the other room. Remove those two polygons. There is also some geometry if you look from the floor up. Select that and use Slice Plane to cut it out. Select the entry box polygons by the doors and add a slice plane to cut the polygons overlapping the doors out. Select the door frames overlapping with the doors, and use Slice Plane to separate the Z fighting bits. Deselect those polygons on the outside and delete the rest. Select the center vertices of the exterior floor and CTRL-click Polygon Selection Mode. Select the rest of the faces by the interior. Start cutting around the interior and delete the inside. Select everything and export to IPL. In the IPL, change the door to gen_door_int01 and to ID 1491. The incorrect IDs will be fixed automatically later in this video. Copy and move the door to 000 and clear out the rotations. Create a box around the door and name it door_call. And two spheres that intersects the right side of the door, which is the side that the player needs to hit for the door to open. I made them 0.42 in radius. Export collision. Export DFF. The door is meant to replace ID 1491. You can grab the TXD from GTA 3. IMG named new_shop_door TXD. Export the exterior DFF and the interior DFF. Include its Omni lights for 2 DFX. Find and open the original interior DFF with RW Analyze. Right-click Clump and Collapse Child Sections. Click Geometry List, Geometry, Extension, and export 2DFX section to a file, and name it 2DFX without any file extensions. If you don't see anything named 2DFX, watch this video that shows how to add custom sections to the tool. Open the custom DFF. Right-click Clump and Collapse Child Sections. Click Geometry List, Geometry, Extension, and Add Section set to 2DFX. Import section data, which is the 2DFX file you exported few moments ago. Save. End Isolate. In Scene Explorer, click Layers, select and isolate Lay Examiner, build 1_call, set it as Active Layer, add Edit Poly to the collision mesh and remove isolated vertices. Remove the entry box. For the ground, select the center vertices and CTRL click Polygon Selection Mode. Copy and align the DFF to the collision mesh to guide the cuts. Delete the DFF copy. Export the collision and its primitive objects. End Isolate. Select and isolate int _bars_col layer. Unhide int _bars, DFF to see how to change the collision. Add an edit poly to collision mesh and remove isolated vertices. Add a slice plane to remove the bit where the doors are located at the entry box. On the left wall, remove the triangle. Axis constrained to the extruded face. Perform a connection and snap to the extruded face. Extrude and snap to the wall. For the other side, just snap to the wall. Export the collision and its primitive objects. Convert the IPL map to Lua map so that it can be loaded on MTA. Add the following code to the Lua script to remove original object and its LOD from map.